So we have done up to here. More than half. Inshallah, we will continue with this. So the next part is وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ. Many words we already know. So let's see how many words we know. La.
No.
Sorry, not la. La.
No.
La means not. Yeah. The next word is yuhituna. Yuhituna. Ahata will be like what? Like arada? Like arada, like bab if'al. The first special case that we had learned. Ahata will be like arada. So it was arada yurid. Irada. Ahata yuhitu ihata. So we have to reach yuhituna. So the first word is ahata. Ahata means what? Yeah. He surrounded something. He surrounded something. So if we do ahata, ahata, ahatu, 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 like arada, aradu hai, aradu. And what's the next one? Arada, aradu, aratta. So ahatta, ahattum, ahattu, ahatna, yuhitu, yuhituna. So what's the yuhituna mean? They surround. They surround. Yeah, they will or they will surround. Be with shay'in, a thing. Min from ilmihi. What is ilm here? Knowledge. So is it fail or it is ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, it is masdar, what is it?
It's masdar.
It is masdar, the last one. Alima ya'lamu and ilm. Ilm comes here, this is the masdar. Ilmihi, his knowledge. What is the status of ilm? The word ilm? What is its status? Its status means, is it rafa, nasab or jar? Which one is? It is, the ilm is majroor. Why? Because there is a zair here, and because of min it is majroor. Illa, except. Bi, ma, what? Sha'a, he will. This is the first word, he will. So if we combine this, and they do not surround a thing from his knowledge except with what he will, or except what he wanted or he willed. What does it mean, yuhituna? Yuhituna, the literal meaning will be to surround. Ahata, he surrounded, right? When you surround something, you know that thing from all direction. You completely, comprehensively understand it. कहते हैं आपने बड़ा अच्छा अहाता कर दिया इस बात का. You have very comprehensively make us understand it. So, yeah, exactly. So for example, I'm looking at this chair from this side. I don't know what could be a different color from the other side. But if I make a circle around it, I know this chair from all directions. So I completely understand this chair, its color, its features and everything, right? So similarly, Allah is saying that they cannot, like people cannot completely understand even a thing from His knowledge. People cannot, they cannot comprehend a thing from His knowledge except what He wills. So we will only understand what Allah wants us to understand. And there are so many other things we cannot even understand. So I will say this again. And they do not understand or they do not comprehend. Understand? Same thing. Completely understand. Or they do not completely understand a thing from his knowledge except what he will, what he wanted. Wasiya kursiyuhu samawati wal ard. Wasiya. Wasiya means? Wasiya means उर्दू में आसान है. उर्दू में he was wide. He उनमें वो कुशादा था. वो वसी था. We don't even have to translate. लेकिन wasiya means he stretched. He was wide.
Oh, like his knees was wide.
No, this is from the next part. Inshallah, next part. Wasiya. He stretched for a big area. He stretched. He was wide, or he stretched. I mean, that's all I think I can. The words can. It extends. It extended. Kursiyuhu. His kursiyuhu. First word. His kursi. Some people. There are different ways of translating it. As I had said first, his throne. Some people his kingdom. Some people say that too. We can leave it kursi if that's okay, as long as we know the background, that it could be this, could be that, could be this, right? Kursiyuhu could be his throne, could be his kingdom, and some people say, some mufassirin say, it is the step to his kingdom. So kursiyuhu, his kursi, as-samawat,
The skies.
skies, wa
And
al-ard,
the earth.
So now we have to apply that rule. Wasiya has an inside door. What is the inside door? E. When he is inside door, we look for an outside door, right? So let's look for an outside door. Can we find an outside door here? Kursi you. This page is telling us that this is the outside door. His kursi extended or stretched over the skies and the earth. Okay? His kingdom or his throne is stretched over the sky and the earth. وَلَا يَؤُودُهُ حِفْظُهُمَا wa la
No.
Next word. Can somebody guess on the first word of the first one? Yaudu. Ji. Ada. Vadda yavaddu. Right? That's a different thing. This is yaudu. Like yakulu.
Isn't it not the second?
It's similar to Bab Nasara. You're very good in recognizing the chapters. Very good. It's like Qala yakulu Nasara yansuru. You think they are similar? Yeah, they are similar. We treat it separately, but actually it is an extension of this chapter. So you got this right. So it is like Qala yakulu. Qala yakulu. Ada, as Brother Tariq said, Ada yaudu. Ada means he made somebody tired. He made someone tired. So Ada, he made someone tired. Yaudu,
They made somebody tired. He
Ada, like Qala. Ada, Adu, Utta, Uttum, Uttu, Udna, Yaudu. Yaudu. He makes somebody tired. Oh, Yauduhu, he makes tired him. Hifzuhuma. What is hifz? Protection. Hifz, protection. Hifz, we say he has done hifz, like he has remembered Quran. So he's protecting the Quran basically, right? If all the copies of the Quran disappear, still he has that Quran in his heart. So he's protecting the Quran. So what's the first word for hifz? Hafiza yahfazu. And where will be the hifz? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Masdar. Hifz. Hifz is the masdar. So hifzuhuma, what does it mean?
They're both of theirs protection.
Protection of both of them. Huma, right? Huwa means he. Hum means
They.
they. And huma means
Both of them.
two of them or both of them. Yeah. Hifzuhuma, protection of
Both of them.
both of them. How we translate it now together?
And the protection of both of them does not make him tired.
Make him tired. How? Why you did that? Because Yahudu has, what's the inside door of Yahudu? He makes tired someone. So when he is the inside door, we look for an outside door. Outside door, what's the indication? How we recognize it? Its status is marfu. It's an ism and its status is yes.
What does it mean by he does not tire by taking care of both of them?
What is both of them? Do you know? What is both? Skies and the earth. Yeah. So protection, because of this page, hifzu is the outside door now. And the protection of both of them does not make him tired. وَهُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْعَظِيمُ وَهُوَ he Al-Ali. Ali. What does Ali mean? Ali. People have names. Muhammad Ali. Huh? Right? Many people have the last name as Ali. Is it the same Ali or it is different?
Different.
Looks like
Huh? Same. Yeah. It is the same. Ali. What's the first word? Ala means he was high. He was Ali. Ali Shan. Kehte na Ali Shan. He was high. He was exalted. Ala. Yes.
What is the meaning of coming? He is the most high and yes.
We will talk about this inshallah. So ala ya'lu. Ala like da'a yad'u. Da'a yad'u. Ala ya'lu. Over here. Sorry. Okay. So ala ya'lu. So what will be here? So if we do this, da'a, da'auta, ala, alaw, alawta, alawtum, alawtu, alawna, ya'lu, ya'luna, ta'alu, ta'aluna, a'lu, na'lu. What will be here? U'lu, like udu, u'lu, la ta'alu. U'lu la ta'alu. Ali. What is Ali? We say Alin or Ali, same thing.
the one who is
The one
The
who
one
is
who
high.
is Ali Shan,
exactly.
Ali Martaba. Yeah, we say Ali, the high. The one who is high. And Ali is ism fa'il. The one who is exalted, who is high. And what is Ali?
The most.
You cannot say most. I mean, it will be the one who is more high.
More.
No, not the more.
The highest.
The one very high. The one who is very high. The one who is very high. What is more high? A'la. A'la. Huh? A'la. A'la quality. We say A'la quality. And what is the highest? Al-A'la. Or we use it as a mudaf. So Ali is the one who is very high in status, in position. Al-Azim. Azim is from? We learned this chapter in this class. What's the first word? Azuma. Azuma is like Bab. Karuma. So Azuma. So if Azuma means he was
honored himself.
That is Karuma. Azuma, he was great.
The great.
He was great. Wazim tha. He was great. So Azuma. So if we do Azuma and we have to reach Azim. So if we do Azuma, let's do some Practice of GPI. Azuma, azumu, azumta, azumtum, azumtu, azumna, ya'zumu, ya'zumuna, ta'zumu, ta'zumuna, na'zum, na'zum, uzum, la ta'zum, uzumu, la ta'zum, azim, azim. You don't have to make a very long. You can say azim. Azim like kareem. Kareem. And it doesn't have a maf'ul. And what is the masdar? Azma. Azma. How we say it in Urdu? Azma. Azmat. We say azmat. Greatness. Azmat means greatness.
What is Uzma? Sister Uzma.
Feminine gender.
That's also great.
Feminine gender of what? Azam. Azam. Azam is ismu tafdil, the one who is greater. Greater. And Uzma is the feminine gender of Azam and Uzma. So Azim is the one who is great and is continuously great all the time. And he is the one who is exalted, the one who is high, great, the one who is
Continuously.
always great. He is the one who is exalted, the one who is great. And he is high, the great. The high, the great. You can simplify it. So we have done the whole surah. Ayat al-Kursi. Before I continue, I made a mistake yesterday when I was answering Ibrahim's question. I said this man was man mawsula. I thought about it more, looked up, and it's not man mawsula. For some people who are interested, not for everyone. This is man used for questioning. Huh? So it will be istifhamiya. Man istifhamiya. It's not man mawsula. It looks like mawsula to me, but I thought more about it. It's not. And za in that case, when it comes with man istifhamiya, it is called ismul ishara. Or hada. It is man hada. It is man hada. That's what I learned. Man hada. And ha is gone. What is remaining now? Manza. But it means the same thing though as man.
It's like a.
So if you are curious, you need to know about this, then you can look into all these details. But if you are interested in just meaning, it is same as man. Manza, man, both mean who? Who? Right? Yeah. Okay. So we need to practice this. We practice a little bit up to here. We practice the one we learned today. So I need a volume. I have only 10 minutes, so we need to practice this at least a couple of times. We're going to small parts, huh? Inshallah. So you can keep sitting to save time and do up to here.
ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. And not يحيطون, they surround, be with شيء, a thing, من from علمه, his knowledge, إلا, except, be with ما, what, شاء, he wills. And they do not surround with anything from his knowledge except what he wills.
Or we can say they do not comprehend, they do not understand a thing. Huh? We can say that too. That's probably more what is meant by the word yuhituna over here. Okay, you want to do Muhammad? Go ahead.
وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض.
No. This wasiya is part of the word. It's not separate, huh? Yeah. Wasiya. He extended.
He extended his kingdom.
Kursiyu. Say the word.
His
Kursiyu. His kingdom. Or you can say his kursi. Yeah. Yeah. As-samawat.
The skies.
The skies. What?
And
Al-ard.
the earth.
Very good. Very good. So we start from here.
The skies.
His kursi.
Oh, kursi.
Uh-huh.
Extends.
Over
His
the-
kursi extends over the earth, over the skies and the earth.
And the earth.
I
Alright.
have a question here.
Yes, sir.
What is the status of as-samawat here?
That's a good question. It looks like the same here, right? This looks like this word, and they are the same. So, do they have the same status? But we can talk about this one. What is the status of this as-samawati?
It's this one. I don't know.
This one? The jar? Jar? Jar.
I forgot.
He's saying, Muhammad is saying jar. You see, it could, what it cannot be. What it cannot be. Let's look at that first. There are three statuses possible. Rafa, Nasab, Jar. What it cannot be. It cannot be Rafa. So we excluded that. It can, now it's an easier question. Is it Mansoob or it is Majroor?
This is a mansoob.
Mansoob.
Yeah, this is a jar due to mudaf mudaf.
सही जवाब दे के आपने इसको गलत कर दिया. What could be the reasons for it to be majroor? Let's look for it. It could be majroor for some reasons.
Due to
Harf jar
jar
could be
mudaf mudaf.
mudaf ilayh. It is used as mudaf ilayh. Do you see any harf jar just before it over here?
No.
No. Is it mudaf ilayh of something?
No.
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 So okay. So it doesn't look like it is majroor. Huh? So his kursi extends over what? The question, this samawat and earth is answering that question. His kursi extends over what? Skies and the earth. So that's why this is what? This is maf'ul. And maf'ul is
Mansoob.
mansoob. And that is why it is yeah.
It's not mudaf mudaf. Right.
No, it is not mudaf. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the size of his kursi is the size of samawat and the earth. No. Kursi could be way over. No.
It says that it extends over, and it doesn't mean, and if something extends over something, doesn't mean that it's as big as that.
Yeah, okay.
Like the roof extends over the chair.
MashaAllah. I don't have to even say a word. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. So he explained the whole thing. He said that this roof extends over this chair. But it doesn't mean the size of the roof is the same size as the chair. It could be small dot here, right? A small dot as a sand, piece of sand here. And you say this roof stretches over that piece of sand. It doesn't mean the size of the roof is the same as the size of the that sand. So Allahu Alam, the size of the samawat and the earth could be even smaller than piece of sand. Allahu Alam, we don't know enough to comment on it. But at least we should not understand this as the size of his kingdom or sky or the kursi is limited to just the size of the skies, and it could be way over that, beyond our imagination. Yeah, good point. Very good. Oh, where were we?
Question.
Yes, sir.
This is maf'ul of samawat, and wal ard is also maf'ul. Ard, they have a zabar on it. And samawat, why don't have a zabar on it?
Okay. We were taught Muslimatun chart. Remember? Muslimatun. So what was that chart? Muslima. right?
Is a feminine.
Muslimatun, muslimatta, muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin. Muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini. What was the last one?
Muslimatain.
Muslimatun, muslimatin, muslimatin. Is there a muslimatan?
No.
No. It doesn't exist in Arabic language. Similarly, as-samawata or as-samawatan does not exist. Same way, right? Yeah. Same thing. So there is no as-samawata.
So it's like a partly flexible.
No, we have to look at it's as-sama. As-sama. We have to look at singular, and if it has all the three or not. As-sama'u, as-sama, as-sama'i. So that's why it is fully flexible. You have a question?
Yeah. In this case, the samawati is mansub, but normally it is mansub and majroor, right?
It cannot be and, because a word can have only one status at one point, at one time. Huh? So asamawati is either mansub or, we should say or majroor. Over here it is mansub and over there it was. So it cannot have two statuses at the same time. We have only one status. Okay, we have only a few minutes. Wala yaudu. Did we do this?
No.
Not yet. Wala yaudu zuma. Muhammad.
ولا يعود حفظهما and لا not يعوده
Yaudu.
يعود he surrounds
You are mixing with yumituna. Yaudu. Yaudu anybody else? Yaudu means he makes tired. He makes them tired. Yaudu who makes, he makes tired. Who? Him.
حفظهما he protects
So what is hifz? Protection. Protection. This is the last word, huh? Hifzuhuma.
they
Protection of
protection of both of them
both of them. Okay, combine it.
and not the and both of them
Okay, I
he
have
protects
and
He
he
protects
protects the both he protects
okay, let's see. Yaudu means he makes tired. La yaudu,
does not
he doesn't make tired. Hifzuma means
he
Protection of both.
protection of both of them
does not tie
doesn't tire him. Doesn't tire him. Yeah. Good. Good. Last one. Ibrahim.
وهو العلي العظيم and هو العلي
Al-Ali.
العلي the exalted العظيم the greatest
Great.
the greatest
What is greatest?
Al-Azim.
Al-A'zam. Al-A'zam is the greatest. Okay, go ahead.
And he the exalted the great
He is.
and
There is an
he,
is there.
and he is the exalted the great.
You see over here. This is huwa. I mean, we are for senior students. Huwa is mubtada over here. Al-Ali is the khabar number 1. Al-Azim is the khabar number 2. Normally khabars are what? Nakira. Khabars are nakira. They are not nakira. Al-Ali. Since Al is telling us the one who is high is Allah, and the one who really in true sense is great is Allah. It's for al-ikhtisas. Al is lam for ikhtisas. Okay, we have done it once. Who can do from here to here just in English? Brother Farhan, can I request you? From here to here just in English.
Sure. And he and uh, they do not surround a thing.
We have to go to the
Oh,
meaning we
okay.
derive now, right?
Oh, okay.
And they do not completely understand.
And they do not completely understand a thing with from his knowledge, except what he wills.
Yeah.
He extend. Oh, sorry. His kursi extends the sky over the sky and the earth.
Skies and the earth.
Sky and the earth, and both of them do not protection of both of them does not tire him, and he is the exalted and the greatest and the great.
There's an here?
No.
No.
And he is the exalted, the great.
The great. Alright. Okay. Now we need somebody who can do the English of the whole thing. Ji.
Word by word or just
Just English. English. Brother Saif, mashallah.
Allah, there is absolutely no worthy of worship except Him. Al-Hayy al-Qayyum, the ever living, ever sustaining. La ta'khudhu-
No Arabic. No Arabic.
English only. Yeah. Save time. Ji. Slumber.
Slumber does not take him, neither sleep,
And either sleep.
and neither sleep. For him, whatever,
You can say only for him.
only for him,
Yes.
whatever is in the skies
Mm-hmm.
and whatever is in the earth.
Very good.
Who is the one?
Who is the one who?
Who is the one who can intercede, except with his permission?
With him.
With him, except with his permission.
Ji.
He knows whatever is before them and whatever is behind them, and they cannot encompass anything from his knowledge except he will, whatever he will. His throne extends over the skies and earth, and protection of both of them does not make him tired, and he, the most high, the most great.
Oh, most, we can leave the most. He is, I mean, there is no doubt, he is the most high, the most great, but the words over here, they don't really mean that. He is the, because it will be